What's going on, y'all? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix my hair. That's much better. All right. So, as all of you know, I've been putting in a lot of work on the KLR 250, but I've been leaving Harley hanging. So today, we're going to do some work to her. So let's get her out the garage real quick. All right, let's get started. So I've been wanting one of these lower fairings right here for Harley for a while now. And since I had to paint the KLR 250, I decided to go ahead and pick one up because I'm painting them with the same material. I got everything I need to install this baby on the bike right here. Phillips screwdriver, ratchet set, Allen keys, the mounting hardware, which is right there, and a little bag of goodies. So let's get this baby on the bike. So the first step, because this kit literally came with no directions, is to get this little bracket mounted right there. So let me figure out which screws it takes and get it on there real quick. Got a bag of fun. I'm thinking it's gonna be these. Let's try to line it up. Let's get it started a little like that. Scoot that one on. Get this one started like that. Pretty much that mount will be like that. Next step is to get this mounted to the bike. Looks like I got to take my bail off first. So to get my bail off, I'll be using a 7 and 32 Allen key to loosen these two bolts right here. I'm basically going to be removing this entire mounting plate. I think this plate previously just held on my, I had like some crash bar things on here. Oh, I dropped my bail. If y'all aren't familiar with what a riding bail is, I did a video on it when I installed this. You might want to go check that out. Here's the little mounting plate that was on there, and we'll be replacing it with this one. It'll just mount like that. So let me figure out which one of these screws go to this, or I could just reuse the same ones I had, which honestly, I think I'm going to reuse these. Let me go grab a little Loctite real quick. Okay, got the good old Loctite. Let's put some on these bolts. Let's mount this up. Let's just get it started and get that one started. Hopefully y'all can see that. But yeah, I'm gonna tighten them down now. With the amount that a Harley vibrates, at the end, you want to give them one final snug. Make sure they're snugged up nice and tight there. Next step will be to see how this is gonna line up with it. And it basically is gonna fit like that. So if you give me a moment, I'm gonna have to go under the bike to get this set up, but I'll show you what I'm doing in a moment. And for this step, these are the 3 bolts I'm going to be using and washers, and I'm using a 1332 socket, and I'm gonna put some Loctite on these as well. So now I'm on the other side of the bike so I can lay down and get filthy. Can't be afraid to get dirty. Oh, lucky it's rhino coated. So basically, give me a sec. Basically, there's 2 slits under here, one there and one there, and the bolts are going to go in those holes. And if you look right here, this part is going to have to screw into here. This is going to be a little bit difficult to do with me holding the camera, so let me get it put on and I'll check back with y'all in a second.
346 minutes later.
Y'all my people, so I want to be completely honest with you. Installing that thing sucked. This literally took me like 3 hours. It's just lining up the screw, and the screw was a shorter length. That's what I get for not going with an OEM Harley part, but I was being cheap. I had to take this screw off because of how many times I had to take it apart. I ended up stripping that, so I did end up using the screws that was with it. But let's take a look at how it looks. So overall, I like the way it looks. It looks like it completely completes the bike now. Oh, let me flip this plate down. Yeah, let me get on with the rest of my day. I'm gonna spend 3 hours out here, and I still got a lot of other stuff I need to do. make some Mexican cornbread for dinner. But I want to tell y'all a little bit more about that lower fairing I purchased. So just give me a second. Alright, so let's talk about the lower fairing I just put on Harley. I was being cheap, so I purchased it off Amazon, which I'll throw a link down in the description of the one I actually picked up. And it is literally a pain to install. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, to get that thing on was ridiculous. Like, one of the screws was too short for one. Then it's impossible to feed it up through the hole in the bottom to get it on there. Just the gist of it is it sucks. Now I see why some people opt in and go ahead and buy the OEM products instead of being cheap like myself. But I mean, I have no choice but to be cheap right now. You know, it is what it is. I'm going to be as frugal as possible. But I love the way it looked. It came out good. It looks pretty good. But if I could do it again, would I buy that same one? Hell no. There's no way. Because I spent 3 hours, if not longer, out on the ground, laying on the ground to try to get 3 bolts put in. The shit sucked. Hello.
That's an easy way to get that.
Oh, yeah. So between today and yesterday, I have not had any time to relax or enjoy myself. The KLR 250 stressed me out with taking it apart and finding out there's something wrong with the carb. Then today, trying to put that lower fairing on. It's just been a pain in the butt, along with being on the phone all day long, trying to get some other things taken care of. I'm hoping that tomorrow turns out better, and it looks like the Hover 1 battery is a little bit low, because my daughter was out riding it yesterday, but I decided to take Wiggles for a walk, because again, this is my peaceful part of the day. Hey, it's a puppy. But in the end, I'm not giving up until I get everything I need accomplished. I'm going to have that KLR 250 running no matter what. I already didn't I didn't even put a lot of money into it. I put a little bit into it, but I want it to run because of what I have, the time I've put into it. And Harley's just about complete, besides getting the red stitching on my little rear backrest pillion pad, or an embroidered red IR logo. If anybody out there knows how to embroider, or how's it going, or knows someone that embroiders, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can help your boy out with that. Also, I'm not sure if y'all have been checking it out, but I've put a link to the shirts I actually design and sell on there too. There's a new one, my hooligan shirt. I like that a lot. If you want to support the channel in any way, feel free to go ahead and pick up a couple shirts. Basically, all those proceeds go to things I do on the channel, such as the rebuild of the motorcycles and all that stuff. I'm going to have to go on the other side because she's acting up. Come on, get over here. All right, get back over. But yeah, what did I tell you about chasing dogs? Let me get back to the house because I got something in the oven and I need to finish that. All right, come on. We got to get back. My bike, its battery is extremely low, so